architect of self, partner, and people discovery system for women, and she has continued to create communities and systems, books, resources, materials, programs to drive and build a structure for women in their personal relationships and work lives. This is a woman who, who has developed and created communities, including the One Diva Global Community, a women's non-profit organization with over 1,000 women members. Live talks with SAGENEL, radio community for listeners of our show, men, women, over 10,000 weekly listeners. So I'm not bringing any small person to here. This is somebody who's vast in the knowledge of single successful women and helping them meet their husbands. Ladies and gentlemen, I have women in the studio in Nkechi Emmanuel Layode, aka SAGENEL. Hello.
Hello, Deborah.
So good to have you in the studio.
I'm happy to.
Oh my God, I've been wanting to bring you in here even earlier, but the calls were just, and even though I said I was enjoying the conversation, I had something to say. I probably just got carried away and all that. But so good to have a professional right here with me in the studio.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
So in situations where, it feels like maybe the man is limiting the woman, in such a way, or, doesn't want to expose her to opportunities because it feels like she might outshine him. Is it that is it insecurity? Because I know you mentioned that before. Is it insecurity? Or it's just because I feel like every woman is bound to be insecure at some point, especially when it comes to somebody that they care about or not. So what is that and how can that be managed?
I like the fact that you're even fair, because insecurity, men have suffered with it. It's not just a men thing. Even women can be insecure. But when we talk about this situation of the woman going faster than the man, it could also be they haven't cemented their trust. And the insecurity part may have a lot to do with the man, not the woman. What do I mean? It may have a lot to do with the man not being solidified enough in what he believes his dreams are. The truth is, if a woman like Deborah is just saying, go, I'm going to this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and the man is still struggling to find out, why am I here? Who am I? What am I? That person, the insecurity is not coming from Deborah, it's even himself, in the fact that he hasn't found himself. So for some people, it's not even the woman, it's the fact that they are still struggling with that, and that's why it's usually a good place to get started. So that even if you don't have much, if you approach a lady, you are very attractive. So yes, insecurity, a lot to do with solidifying your identity, and then trust. For some people, it's trust. We're doing with therapy, which is trust. They've not solid. They think, I trust your child, but they don't. As a result of how they saw maybe their mom treat their dad, or their dad treat their mom, or one thing or the other that they've experienced, they just import it into the relationship and starts giving out the vibe and believing that that's what it will be for them.
Interesting.
SAGENEL, Twitter, Threads, Instagram, everywhere in between. But more importantly, if you want to really pay attention to this topic that Deborah has invited me to speak on, you can find me on YouTube, SAGENEL TV, SAGENEL TV on YouTube, and you find videos where I talk more about it.
Interesting. This has been Deep Waters with Deborah Waters. Thank you so much for calling in to be a part of the show.